Hello YouTube and welcome back to another Dare to Game video. Today we're doing an armor guide, which we haven't done for a while, and I'm actually going to do just a few of them in the next couple of weeks here from requests that I've gotten on the channel over the times. So the one we're going to be doing today is a Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. Now this is, if you're a fan of the George R.R. Martin books, not just the World of Ice and Fire, but the Dunk and Egg Tales, you'll know that the Knight of the Seven Kingdoms is the title of one of the ones referring to, Dunk, Sir Duncan the Tall. And in the first book, he gets a suit of armor from a armorsmith called Steely Pate, who makes, the description in the book is pretty vivid, and based on that, I created a suit of armor that I think kind of looks like it, and would be, if Duncan the Tall was in this game, this is what he'd be wearing. So, let's just get right into it and show you what it's made up of. So here we have the weapons, and I gave him a different combo than I normally do in my armor guides, and I gave him a nice heavy shield. Unfortunately, I couldn't have one with his sigil on it because it's just not in the game. And I'm not a modder, so it's just not something that's well within my reach of abilities to do. But I figured this one would be a good one. And then we gave him a longsword, which, like I said, is not a combo I normally do in the game. But Sir Duncan the Tall is supposed to be exceptionally strong and can probably handle a longsword like this with a shield pretty well, using it like a bastard sword. So that's kind of what I figured to go with. And since the description in the game, in the books, of his longsword was that it was a good sword with good steel, but it wasn't fancy, had no ornamentation. I think it even described it as with a plain brown, it might have been black, but brown leather hilt. I think this sword fits really well because that's what Longinus' sword is. It doesn't look fancy at all, but it's a pretty good sword, real good steel. So that's the combo I went with for weapons. For clothing, we kept it simple. We gave him golden spurs, which seems like a lot for a lowly hedge knight, but he is a knight, and that's how you get your golden spurs. So we're going to keep it with the golden spurs. And I gave him some plain tight black hose, a light gamson, and a padded coif. So very simple, but definitely very, very good clothing. So let's pop some mail on him. All right, and so for mail, I decided to go with the heavy hauberk, the mail chausses, and the mail coif. See, I'm saying it right now. So definitely, again, like this isn't noble stuff or anything, but then mail is nice heavy mail, double layered, just like he wears in the books. Mail chausses for the legs, which might be a little bit overboard. He probably just wore padded chausses, but I can't resist going with that good full leg and foot protection. And then, of course, a coif, because you gotta have mail on your head. So let's pop the plate on and see what he looks like then. So for this outfit, as you can see, we definitely went with the good armor, lots of good protection, but very plain, no ornamentation or nothing. We went with the Milanese plate pauldrons, the Grand Bassinet, and there's two versions of the Grand Bassinet, one with a bunch of air slits and everything like that. I just did this one with the small flip-up visor with the small eye slit. So that's the one we went with there. Then we have the Milanese plate chausses. So again, full leg protection with plate chausses, but nothing fancy. Good big rounded tops for the feet of it, because a lot of them had more pointy and skinny ones. I figured Duncan the Tall's probably got pretty big feet. The Rider's cuirass, which is a very, very good cuirass, but absolutely no ornamentation to it. It looks brand new, like it was just made, like Steely Pate's armor would, but nothing fancy on it. And then, of course, Milanese gauntlets. So we have, again, armored gauntlets, lobstered steel, I think is what it's called, for the gloves where it, clicks together on the fingers. But anyway, that is what Sir Duncan the Tall looks like. So before we get into hunting bandits, though, the total value of the suit is 12,695.1 groschen, making it more expensive than Dunk paid for it in the book. I don't know the direct conversion to from groschen to crowns, but it seems pretty expensive. The total weight is 83.4 kilograms, making it a lot of weight to carry. It's definitely a heavy suit, but it's a good thing Duncan the Tall is strong. And of course, the average armor rating, or AAR, is 96.5, making this a very good and comprehensive suit of armor. Not the best, but definitely going to keep you safe from a lot of different types of attacks, and for a while. So, now, let's go do what Duncan the Tall does, and hunt some bad guys. Alright, so we're over here by this ruined old castle or fortress or house or whatever this was at some point, and we're going to take on some bandits. So let's see how well Steely Pate Steel does, along with Sir Arlen of Penetry's sword. Man, I've got a good memory. It's been a while since I read that book. So, let's see how quickly we can take out these bad guys. There we got one of them. We got the second one. Alright. Good, I thought someone was behind me.
Jesus Christ, have mercy on me! I
Yeah.
surrender!
Dunk probably would have had mercy, but, you know, I'm not a perfect role player. Let's see if there's anyone else hiding out around here. I know at the sight of such a large knight, they would all run scared. I thought I saw someone over there. Oh, nope, just roe deer. Alright, so, give you one last good look at Sir Duncan the Tall. What do you think? Tell me in the comments if you think that was a good suit for him. What if you read the books? Did you picture something like this, or maybe something different? I'd be real interested to know. But in any case, thanks for watching, and have a nice day, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching another Dare to Game video. If you liked this video, please leave a like and a comment. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you like my content and would like to support this channel, consider becoming a member today for as little as $1.99 a month. It makes a huge difference. But in any case, thanks for watching, and have a nice day. I'll see you next time.